So right here is good.
Yeah.
Open. Shalom. We're the real Hebrew Israelites that come in week out to talk about this downfall called America, to teach you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans that you guys are God's chosen people that the Bible speaks of. But first and foremost, we want to give all praises and glory to Yahweh, Hashem, Yahushua, Hashem, Dash, and double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. And with that, I'm the brother Marakav.
I'm the brother Walk.
And brother's going to bring out the lesson today. So we're just going to hit the precept.
We got a beautiful lesson today on the power of the names. So the name of the Father and the name of the Son are important. They are your superpower. So can you get Luke 10 and start at 17?
Luke 10 and 17. It says, "And the 70 returned again with joy, saying, Lord, even the devils are subject unto us through thy name."
What?
Subject
To us?
Subject unto us through thy name.
Through Yahawahsi's name, right?
Yep.
So there's a big deal. That's a big deal. I mean, demons are subject unto us, and that's 72 prophets right there. And they didn't even meet Yahushua. They came back and heard of him, and through hearing about him, hearing his name, that released a spirit in them, which they were in the spirit of Yahushua. And with his name, they were curing people, casting out demons. You know how exciting that was for them, for those prophets right there. 70 says 72. So that was more than the 12, right? And they were like, I believe in this name so much, just the name. And that's really where we're at. The prophets of Yahushua, son of Yahweh. We're in that state where we haven't never seen him. We have never seen him. We never seen his father. We just know his name.
They're in that same spirit.
That's right.
They're in the same spirit.
But you don't have to apologize when you're in the spirit. Boom, it just comes out, right? That's the spirit.
Yep.
So that's beautiful, and that's part of the truth. You know, I can't tell you, oh, hey, hold on, I'm talking. No, that's the spirit of Yahushua entering you and making a proclamation. And then U72 had the same thing. They were like, man, I just did this in the name of Yahushua Mashiach, son of Yahweh. And so right here in Philippians 2 and 8, and being found in fashion as a man, he humbled himself and became obedient even unto death, even the death of the cross. So that's Yahawahsi's situation. And pretty much you have to kill that old person so that you can accept that new creature that's going to be brought forth. So, read the 18.
The same Luke 10 and 18. It was 18, right?
Yes.
Oh, it was 10 and 10.
Yeah.
10.
Yeah, Luke 10 and 18.
It says, "And he said unto them, I beheld Satan as lightning fall from heaven."
So that means, in a way, that he doesn't have complete authority over you. He is playing on the same field as you. So I have to give you tools so you can be prepared to battle. Because why? Because behold, Satan has come down as a roaring lion, waiting to see who he can consume, man. You know what I'm saying? As in a roundabout way. So this guy's waiting to fuck you up. I mean, he's very devilish, like his name implies. He's always after you. So read that again.
Luke 10:18, it says, "And he said unto them, I beheld Satan as lightning fall from heaven."
So that fall right there is more of a decline because because before, let's say Rome was the height of Satan's empire because they fucking had power to do whatever they wanted. They would kill you on the street. They would take you as a slave. They didn't give you no reason. You didn't get a court date.
Yeah,
You never talked to no judge. They just took you as a slave. And worse things that happened to Israelites and to other nations that were in their way. So now
the people on crosses, talking about miles of people being on the crosses though, and just because you didn't want to follow their dictatorship though, back then though, they have miles of people just dead though,
Yeah.
Because they didn't want to follow.
So just imagine, if you're sent down here to the ground, you're on the same level of a sinner or a snake, basically, because it said all the way to the ground, right? So he came down from his place in high authority. So he noticed, Yahawashi say, I see Satan being cast down as lightning, and he said that because the 72 were casting him down. Yeah, they were putting him. See, you don't have to worry about Satan. What you do, but be aware that he's trying to fuck you up.
That's just his job, though. That's his job, though, trying to fuck you up, though, man. And he's like a serpent, waits in the mambas, though, waiting on the branches, though, man. They'll wait hours, days, just to, get what he wants, though, man.
So, have you ever seen that old cartoon, the Transformers?
Back in the 80s,
yeah.
Yeah.
So, remember Starscream?
I don't quite remember. I used to watch him as a kid, though.
So Starscream was a bad guy, right? He's second in command. And he would always try to fuck up Megatron. Like when he was let's say Megatron was fighting with Optimus, and then Optimus got him real good. Starscream would come with his bitch ass and kick Megatron or fuck him up a little bit more and say, now I'm the leader of the Decepticons.
Oh, okay, I know what you're talking about.
That's you eating.
Easy much. Yeah. Kick him while it's still down.
Kick him while they're still down. You're always trying to usurp something.
Yeah.
So what is going on is Yahawashi gave you the power to say, no, Satan, get the fuck out of here.
Hey, was it cast behind? Get your head behind you?
Get your hands. Hey, Yahawashi told Peter that. So now you got to think about it. What does it mean? And now we got a problem, because if Satan was cast down as Satan, the spiritual Satan, then he should be in just one place, right? In one place.
Yeah.
But he told Peter that because he saw that Peter got infected by the devil. And so Satan is your greatest enemy, right? What's his power? Philosophy.
Yeah. To influence, though.
Ideas, influence.
Yeah, because he's a bitch, though. Because I can get this real quick.
Yeah.
Obadiah 1:12. It says, this is talking about Esau, right?
Mm-hmm.
But thou shalt not have looked on the day of thy brother, and the day that he became a stranger. Neither shalt thou have rejoiced over the children of Judah at the day of their destruction. Neither shalt thou have spoken proudly in the day of distress. It says, thou shalt not have entered into the gate of my people in the day of their calamity. At the time when the Babylonians took, And it says, thou shalt not have looked on their affliction in the day of their calamity, nor have laid hands on their substance in the day of their calamity. So these motherfuckers entered, took things from our people, and like a little bitch, though. But if we were there, damn well we would have fucked your ass up. But since, the Southern Kingdom was taken by the Babylonians, so he took advantage of that situation, though. It's like if someone walked in with, someone had a gun, walked into your house, took you and your family out, and that house is empty, and here's Esau. Okay, I'm gonna go in there and start stealing their shit.
Mm-hmm.
That's what these fucking serpent does, though, man. Yeah.
And to make things worse, your neighbors will come knock on the door and say, "Hey, you don't belong here. Where's the guy? Well, he sold me the house."
Yeah, lies and shit. Yeah. Cover the, he's lying though.
But Satan knows how to use lies, and he lies all the time.
That's a specialty, though.
So lies is part of his tools. And how does he lie to you? Well, he doesn't lie to the man because it's hard to lie to a man. It's hard to lie to a man.
Yeah.
Because we start doing math.
Putting two and two
Dude,
together.
what the fuck?
Wait, what?
Hold on. Let's back this up. A woman will never do that.
Based on emotions, though. She go based on emotions, though. Yeah. But see, there's the sense, though. A man has sense to it, too, though. That's why a woman needs a man, though, to put some sense into a fucking ass, though.
And that's why the name is so powerful. If you're having a cloudy ass, foggy brain, start saying the name. Boom, little by little. And that fog will start to go away. And then you'll be to the point where you catch everything.
Yeah.
Because you're just listening.
Yeah.
Now you're paying attention. So the first part of the power of the name is to clear up that fog, that mental fog, which is the philosophies of Satan. Don't be the brother that's chasing a woman. Do not be that.
Don't be that guy.
Don't be that guy. I tell you what, man. I ignore women, and it seems like they're throwing it at me, but I don't even notice. Because what makes me happy is the word. And how about Shimmy How Shy? Hey, man, if you're going through it, you don't have time for a woman.
Yeah, a woman, that's the thing about it, though, man. It's true, because when the woman sees you at the lowest, though, they take that moment, and then if you actually get with the woman, though, she throw that moment at you later on in the long run, the relationship that you're with, though, man.
Yep.
They're just bitches, man. It's just like that. They'll just take that moment of fucking low that you've been, though. Later on, in the long run, they use it against you. Motherfucker, I was there when, such and such was happening to you. Like, bitch, you really gonna throw that shit in my face?
And
Can't be horrible.
Yeah, and if you don't believe the brother, fake the situation out. I promise you, you're not gonna be happy. Yeah. Tell your woman just got laid off. Temporarily. Not even a permanent situation.
Yeah.
Just say you got laid off for 2 weeks or 2 months. No, make it long. Make it 3 months.
Yeah, because you gotta make it.
I guarantee you she's gonna tell you, well, who's gonna take care of me? Who's gonna do this for me? Who's gonna do that for me? And how do I know? Because my wife did that shit to me. We've been together for goddamn 24 years.
And you would think.
Yeah. But I knew she was gonna do that. So I ain't even mad at her. But I'm disappointed. I'm disappointed. And you know what? There's girls out there that are way younger than her looking at me. Like, I'm at the gas station putting gas in my wife's car, and all of a sudden a couple of bitches park, and I know they're looking for me because the gas can is on the other side.
Okay.
They parked their car and the gas can is on the other side, homie. 2 girls did that to me yesterday. One in a Jeep, in a Trackhawk Jeep, and one in a white BMW. Oh shit!
Them girls with the beamers, though. Yeah,
you know what I did? I didn't do nothing. I got my Dr. Pepper, bounce. Then I looked at him and I was like, and I drove off.
See, women like that, they're not used to that shit.
They're not.
Nope.
So, I promise you, say something like that. Say something like that.
Just test it out, to see where your woman actually stands.
Dude.
And it's gonna get like that. See, that's gonna get like that when they push the MOTV, though. When they say you have to have this implicated, though, and then the thing is, the only way you pay bills and shit like that. And that's gonna be the hour of temptation. They see if your woman's gonna be next to you right there.
Well, that's the real temptation.
Yeah, that's the real test right there, But like I said, you're gonna know that's gonna test your relationship. You think the kids test your relationship between you and your woman, though? But now, when that time comes, though, she's gonna be like, what about the kids, though? What about feeding them? What about this and that? And let's see if she has faith in you.
That's right.
Because she's supposed to be down with you no matter what. Yeah. And even if she doesn't want to fuck with you no more that time, guess what? Isaiah 4:1. Fuck it. It is what it is. To a point where I don't give a damn, man. Like, it just pushing this word, and then the prophecies happen, though, man.
So let's prove that. Get 1 Corinthians 11 chapter. Because this will tell you the order,
structure,
the structure of family. I'm sorry, I said it wrong. The structure of a Hebrew Israelite home.
You say Hebrew Israelite, because the elder did a Jimmy South Carolina said about this woman that found out she was like Hebrew, but she didn't want to say Israelite. You know what I'm saying? She said she was a Hebrew. She didn't want to identify herself as Israelite because we got a bad reputation name, though, right? So she said, "Oh, I'm a Hebrew, though," but she didn't want to declare that she was a Hebrew Israelite because the fact how you said the name is important, right? So when you think about Israelite, right automatically, oh, those guys in the corners that they don't pound pounds with us like that, you know. So that's the thing about it though. But that woman is not an order though. You know, and you could tell she doesn't have a man because just how she moves and what she says though, you know. You want me to start at
Yes,
the
sir.
second?
Yeah.
1 Corinthians 11:1 it says, "Be ye followers of me, even I also am of Mashiach."
So this is Paul, right? And Paul has a personal relationship with Yahushua. He's seen this man, God, Yahushua, after he was crucified. Knocked him off his horse. Yahushua's chariot came, boom, knocked him off his horse.
It must have been a hard
Hey.
knocked him blind.
Hey. Have you ever been scared? Like, let's say you're walking down the street and you just a dog comes out and starts
Startled.
startled.
Yeah.
That was Paul, baby. But imagine your spirit being so startled that it makes you fucking blind.
Yeah. So that man, he must have came out of nowhere. Boom, just damn.
And it startled his horse.
Yeah.
It startled his horse too. You don't pay attention to the spiritual things. His horse was like, and Paul was like, what the fuck? That's the first startle. Second startle is he heard the voice.
Hear the voice, yeah. So you can't, you just heard the voice. Yeah.
Saul, why hast thou persecuted me?
Yeah.
Who the fuck said that?
And then imagine being blind and hearing that. Who said that? And then you got to think about it too. When he said you're gonna go to this man, which I believe was Ananias, and he said, "Hey, isn't he this guy that was persecuting our people?" He's like, "No,
Yeah.
he's the one.
Yeah.
He's the one." So that took faith though.
Jeez,
Even Paul going to them though, in their case, it took faith though.
Yeah, because Paul knew, man, he was scared. Man, I had to go talk to these guys. I was trying to kill them. I was trying to kill those guys.
Yeah, exactly.
So what are we supposed to do? We're men. When Ananias saw him, he was probably like,
Yeah.
you killed Stephen.
Yeah, he was that.
Looking for his fucking knife.
Yeah.
Oh man, imagine that. You killed Stephen because of you.
Yep.
I don't know if he said that, but that's your homie.
Yeah, you feel some type of way towards it, like, but you had to deal with them. You had to.
That's right.
You had to deal with them though.
That's right.
It was, for example, like, just gonna give a worldly example real quick. Let's say if you're a brethren that you were in this certain gang, and you had beef with another gang, right, in the world when you were in the world, and let's say the guy that he had beef with, he stopped banging or whatever, and he started being a brother. Oh, you gotta just teach though. Hey, you gotta put that gang shit on the side.
That's hard.
And you know what I'm saying though. And let's say even that dude killed one of your homies that you grew up with, and it's like, damn, this guy killed. But you know what? He's a brother though, and he's teaching the word diligently. So, what can you do?
That shit hits because we're all in that situation. If you're from the tribe of Issachar, prison is a big thing for us.
Yeah, Travis. Yeah.
My cousins went to prison for shanking some squeezy, and I say squeezy because I don't want to say the word.
Yeah, because it's gonna offend.
Yeah, it's gonna offend someone else.
Yeah.
But they had their altercation, and they stabbed him. My two cousins stabbed him. They both went to prison. One of them got out, and the other one got out later. Went right back in and got out again. So what do you think they feel when they see that person that they almost killed?
Oh, they feel some type of They
feel some type of way. You're probably asking for, please forgive me, right?
Yeah.
Hey, prison is a lesson. It's a lesson. And if the Bible says that some of us are gonna get cast in prison, it's because there's people in prison that are gonna be following the house.
Yeah. It's true. You know what I mean? There's still some poly in there that you never know,
And that's the spirit, because how are you gonna feel when you try to convert a murderer?
Exactly.
A sex offender.
Someone that was on the Fruity Pebble side.
A booty banger, Man, this is crazy.
This guy, you think, this guy, sure, but
he might rape me or something.
Yeah, some weird old shit.
Hey, baby. Paul was fucking, oh shit, yes, I'll do it. But you remember I did this, and then I did that to them? Get the fuck out of here, do what I say.
It's like, you have to do it,
And what made Ananias so calm after that situation? Is when Paul told him, man, look at you, how I came to me, and you did this and that and this. And then after a while, the spirit got onto him, and then he was like, "All right, that's true."
But they were still kind of
They
like
were
still
still
in a kind
They
of
were like,
yeah, looking at him from the
yeah.
you know what I'm saying?
So, and then that's important because what if, what if someone that tried to hurt you before came into the truth?
Yeah. See, it's a hard pill to swallow, but I mean, if he's teaching the word diligently, and that's why it actually means to forgive your brother, man.
That's right. That's
You know what I
hard.
mean? That's what it means to actually forgive, brother. Even if, let's say, a brother in the truth, though, and something happened, the brother didn't like this and that, he's still doing it diligently. You don't think Peter and Paul got into it? They got into it, but then Peter gave Paul his props, saying, this man is really, really diligent. He's out. He has the spirit, definitely, though.
And
Can't get mad at him.
Peter is King David.
Yeah.
King David. He has a right to be mad. Because who's going to be the first one to get his powers? King David. He's going to be among the first ones that Yahawashi is going to raise up.
Tabernacle of David, happening right now. This week.
And I'm glad I came in the truth because there are a lot of special things have been going on.
Yeah.
And in the Christian sense of word, you guys are failing. Miserable.
Yeah. That's a beautiful thing to see too now in these days, though. And they don't that they're valuable,
Who's gonna be your leader now?
Then we find out vocab though. But vocab's still messing with us though, and he doesn't want to leave us alone. It's like that chick that you dumped, man. She's crazy, right? And she still tries to maneuver her way to get you back though, and you're like, bitch, I don't want to be with you. Get the fuck away. Like, why you keep passing by my house? Why you keep, doing all that shit? Because I had a fucking girl like that, and she just didn't want to leave me the fuck alone.
And I had a girl like that too. And one day, one of the homies came over. Well, actually, I went to his house and I didn't know that she was there. And then she came out and she was like, she didn't say nothing. And I seen her. I was like,
yeah.
And then he was like, oh, you know her? Oh, you know her? And I was like, yeah, that's what's her face. It's crazy.
Yeah, these women are out of order though, man.
And then he didn't ever look at me the same after that. But he's the one that got her, not me. Why you mad at me?
Exactly. Yeah. I see things like that with Jake. Yeah.
So let's go back to Luke. You got a precept? Go ahead.
No, I was throwing
Continue.
Corinthians. I was throwing Corinthians because.
Oh yeah, you got to do it.
Yes, it's in order though.
Yeah, we have to bring that out. Go ahead.
Yeah. So 1 Corinthians 11:3 it says, "But I would have you know that the head of every man is Mashiach, and the head of the woman is the man, and the head of Mashiach is God, is Yahweh."
Yeah. So there's three things. The head of the household is a man. The head of the woman is a man, and the head of Yahawashi is his father. Not him, his father. So
they're coming with that whole thing.
Yeah. So you read those three.
Yeah. 1 Corinthians 11:3 it says, "But I would have you know that the head of every man is Mashiach, and the head of the woman is the man."
So we have the order. So you know what? It's so hard. It's so hard to give up the false illusion of free will. There's no free will. Just give it up, man, because it says right there, the Yahawashi is in your control if you're the man. Yeah. Whatever you're going through, it's Yahawashi is making you go through. And then after that, it says the head of every woman is a man. So you women don't have any clue of who's in charge here. Because what's the first thing you say? I'm independent.
Yeah, I got a job. Sometimes they'll be telling you, my job pays more than your job.
Oh, shit. So your punishment is going to be severe. Because really, you're putting caps on your house, right?
Yeah, especially if he's like you see the video of that woman, the OnlyFans woman trying to ask stupid ass questions.
Oh, yeah. Kiss or slap?
And they were like, man, we pay that's the same. We pay no attention to women like, man, get out of here. Even though she was nice, whatever, you know what I mean? But still, the brothers were like, man, get out of here. Like, hey, come get her.
And that's another thing, too. She was nice looking. Not the best looking. She was nice looking.
Yeah, exactly.
You forgot about her face. because you were focusing on her body.
Because how this shirts was small.
It's a distraction.
Yeah.
Now imagine if she came up dressed like in a long dress, modest. They probably would have gave her a decent question. Now, if she would have came up to the camp, you know me, I got to do the Bugs Bunny. I got to make her look like a fool. And she's gonna make herself look like a fool. And I'll ask her questions that'll go back to her. I'll be like, "Do you really think you're making a point with your voice or with your how you look?" Because I can't make a point with how I look. And I can't make a point with my wallet, but I'm making a point with the Bible. And no matter what I do, it always ends up coming out wrong because you guys don't want to give up the cross.
Exactly. Yeah.
You'll be like, this guy. No way. No way. He's so violent. He cusses all the time. He yells at his woman. And then you could even say, he thinks that he's an angel.
Yeah, you gonna fuck the one with that. Yeah,
But you're crazy, right?
Yeah.
You're crazy. So that was the order of the situation on earth and how it should be. And the way it was ruined is by the serpent. So you didn't believe it. You didn't believe that your man was your God, your authority, because Satan come up to you and like he does like now. Like, all those Adam 22s and vocab alone. They'll come up with what? Not knowledge, not facts, but ideas.
That's all it is, ideas.
Philosophies, man. There's nothing back in that shit.
You get edified about the shit, man.
That's crazy.
You get edified about the shit. What the fuck was her coming out to the brothers? No, what edification did she brought to the camp though? Not a fucking goddamn thing. You know, she was trying to get a reaction out of the brethren, but the brethren waved her away though. You know,
and that just shows you how fucking immoral of a country this is.
Yeah, it's fucking stupid, man. Because I was,
go ahead.
I was at Dollar Tree. This happened like a month ago, 2 months ago. I was with my woman, and he had one of these YouTubers too, trying to ask me questions, and he asked me because I seen it was him and it was Jake holding the phone, holding like that. So when he came up to me, and I told him, dude, what is this for YouTube? I mean, what are you trying to do? And instead he ignored me and tried to ask me a question. And then I didn't even let him finish the question. I told him, man, get the fuck out of here, man. I told him, get the fuck out of here. I'm with the YouTube shit. And then he still asked, but I was already walked away, and he still asked, who would he rather meet? I think he said Jeffrey Dahmer or P. Diddy. And I was already over there. But, all was that was just a reaction for his video, So I know how to deal with these motherfuckers, man,
Yeah,
he's like that.
You gotta be careful.
Yeah. But if I was here, of course, though, I'll probably just, get going, man.
Because it's good content. It shows the world what we're dealing with.
Yeah, exactly.
These fucking Edomites, these clowns, these devils, these serpents, these snakes, baby. You said no. And he still went ahead.
Yeah, he still went and asked me.
He doesn't need that means that he doesn't need your permission.
Exactly.
She doesn't need your permission.
Exactly that woman, back to that woman.
They don't need your permission.
She asked like 5 different questions, and the brother didn't even answer one.
Yeah, now, you guys are doing great jobs by ignoring these people.
Yeah.
But there's going to be a point in time where they're going to be more of them than there is us because the world loves folly.
Yeah, exactly.
They don't believe in the power of the name. So let's go back to Luke
19.
Yeah, 10 and 19.
Luke 10 and 19, it says, "Behold, I give unto you power to tread on serpents and scorpions, and over all the power of the enemy, and nothing shall be by any means hurt you." See?
That's why this brother and the other brother said, "Man, get the fuck out of here. I don't got time for that."
Exactly. That's how I tell mine with that YouTube shit.
I ain't got time for that.
Yeah. Because it's the truth though. Like, what the hell? What's the whole point? Why am I gonna react though till you can get content out of the video? And then he still posted that video because my woman told me the next day, and I told her, well, look, let's find out who this kid is and who he's related to. Because once we find out who he's related to, we can talk to one of his relatives. So my woman ended up knowing who his sister was, and she told her, hey, tell your little brother to take that shit down, And sure enough, he got spooked though, because another woman had put him on blast on this Kalinga citizen, though, you know. So he got spooked a little bit, so he took the video down. The next day, you know. So I got taken care. It got taken care of. I told our woman, look, I know, you know, you were more embarrassed because you were more on the video. I understand that, but you see, you know, the Lord works. He works though, you know. I didn't have to get physical with the kid though. And next time I see you, you know, like, hey, next time I see you, I'm gonna get you though. Nah, that's some worldly carnal shit, you know. You know, see him, like, hey, bro, who gave that kid permission to put it on his Instagram? Who gave him? Nah, see, and that's what the brother's saying. It's we live in the world of folliness, man. This country.
How do you know that he's not going to be in the truth later?
Yeah,
because of that interaction with you.
Yeah, and then I gotta forgive him.
That's right.
I gotta forgive him.
So we don't know who the fuck we're dealing with, man.
Yeah.
So for you to have power in the name, that solves all your issues.
Yeah.
That solves all your issues because, man, we really are like surrounded by wolves.
Yeah.
We're surrounded by wolves, and we're so tasty.
Yeah. Because
delicious.
From everybody in the store that chose me that day, you chose me. And there was a lot of people that day. Like, why did he choose me? You see what I'm saying?
So Philippians 2:9, wherefore Yahweh also highly exalted him and given him a name which is above every name. That's why when Yahweh said, I give you power to tread over all scorpions, snakes, everything that hurts, right? Everything that hurts your image, that hurts your, you know, hey, you're so valuable. He's gonna stop everything that's gonna attack you. That's why the name is so important. And how important is the name, you might ask? It says Philippians 2:10 that at the name of YAHAWAHSI every knee should bow, of things in heaven and things in earth and things under the earth. So the angels that are up in heaven, all of them, including Satan and all the demons, they bow to him. And everything in earth.
I got a precept.
Go ahead.
1 John 5:4 says, for whatsoever is born of God overcometh the world. And this is the victory that overcometh the world, even our faith. Who is he that overcometh the world, but he that believeth in YAHAWAHSI is the Son of God? You know? So we have to believe in the name, though, you know? We have to, though, you know? Because if you count Jesus, though, it goes back to that white image, though, man, things like that. Then the Jake lady, she got killed. I rebuke you in the name of Jesus, and her ass got shot up.
But if you would have said YAHAWAHSI,
something probably could have been different.
They would, and you know what? They probably killed her because she might have been watching those GMS videos. She might have been on the verge of converting.
You know, the serpent ain't gonna like that.
We don't know.
And I guess the guy that shot her said that he didn't know. Yeah, that too. He said he didn't know what I rebuke you meant. He took it as that as a threat.
Yeah.
You know, perfect. He took that as a threat
because he is saying that is a threat.
Yeah.
Get the fuck away from me.
Yeah. Because he said, I don't know what that meant. I rebuke you in the name. So to him, it was like, what the hell was this though? You know? Because he's a serpent, man. He doesn't abide with this truth though, man. You know, he doesn't abide with the Bible.
Jesus. Pop. That's crazy.
Yeah.
So and let's see. Keep reading.
You want me to get some down?
Let's read 19 again.
Luke 10.
Luke
10 and 19.
10 and 19.
Luke 10 and 19, it says, behold, I give you unto you power to tread on the serpents and scorpions, and over all the power of the enemy, and nothing shall be by any means hurt you. See, that's beautiful, man. Nothing though, you know? Because I gotta get this quick precept real quick though, because this is one of my favorite precepts right here, you know? So this is John 10 and 29. It says, my Father, which gave them me, is greater than all, and no man is able to pluck them out of my Father's hand. See? So if you're the electo, if you're YAHAWAHSI, guess what? Nothing will happen to you. Because, you know, like it says, nothing pluck you out of my Father's hand, though. You know? So if you're the electo, for me, though, hey, man, you got nothing to worry about. You know? Because that's the thing. and it tells you in order to get to the Father, you got to go through the Son, which is YAHAWAHSI. And you say, oh, YAHAWAHSI, like, no, YAHAWAHSI is worthy to worship though. Like, what are you talking about? You know, it's like like, let's say you're at the club and the bouncer, you know, just get an example is YAHAWAHSI. In order for you to go inside the club, the bouncer needs to let you go in. So what is it what they do when the people go to the club? They tip the bouncer to give him a compliment. They be all nice.
Bro, they got their money.
Money, yeah. They're all nice to the bouncer. They do that in order for the bouncer to let them go inside the club though. You know? So you can't go in the club. You need the bouncer in order for him to take off that, what was that thing called? That rope thing. Yeah, for you to pass by though, you know? You can't skip YAHAWAHSI. You can't just jump over YAHAWAHSI and get to the Father like that, man. That doesn't make sense. We just read 1 Corinthians 11 chapter, the structure of it though.
That's important, really. That's the most important thing you can understand is the structure.
Yeah, because if you're someone that doesn't have structure though, that's why, hey, you know, GMS, there's a lot of structure to it. You know, it's a lot of structure though.
Yes, sir.
You can't handle it, guess what? Then just walk away though, man. You'll follow the structure of your woman, you'll follow the structure of your fucking boss though, Bob's work. You know what I'm saying? But you can't follow what's really important though. What's the most important though?
Jeez, man.
You know,
Yeah.
so you know, this ain't for you. This walking for you though, man. You know, because in reality, what I just mentioned, I'm tired, man. I'm tired of my boss. You know, my woman sometimes getting on my nerves and shit. You know, but you structure with them though, man. You know, but with YAHAWAHSI, you don't really apply yourself to him so much though, to them. So it's like, come on, well, what's really important though, man?
It's a foul.
Yeah. And the thing about it though is, YAHAWAHSI can kill you, man. You walk in fear, you have to walk in fear though, you know? Hey, what we're doing out here, you think we're doing it just for fun, man? Brother, we're doing it for fear, man. We're fear mongers.
I mean, it is fun. I mean, I love it.
Yeah. Something to do though, you know? But, you know, when you get comfortable and then, you know, you don't want to go, man, I'll go next week or something like that, you know? You know, you gotta have that fear in you though, you know? Because that fear, it's gonna pump you up, or I gotta go out there, man, you know? You think in the beginning, my woman didn't like this? In the beginning, me coming out here, she didn't like it. She probably thought I had like a side piece or something. You know?
You don't want problems with the side piece.
Exactly.
It's called the side problems.
Keep them to the side, but yeah.
So, all right. So now we know what we got to do, and actually let's go to Isaiah 47 and 3. That one's a good one.
Isaiah 47 and 3, right?
Yeah.
It says, thy nakedness shall be uncovered, yea, thy shame shall be seen. I will take vengeance, and I will not meet thee as a man.
So you got to understand what that means. You people that say he's not God, or you want to change it?
No, I'm just checking the time real quick, man. It's like